Watch out, family and the Maverick in the space again. Best and most credible opinion, fear and fearless analysis. And we still do it. Everybody knows that the general election is up on us, due constitutionally before the end of this year. But I want to come up front and say, early out of the blocks, based on my analysis, based on my observation, based on my consultations, Brogad can win this election and get his third consecutive term as Prime Minister. And I'm going to explain to you why. First things first, the deficit where the PNP have to make up. At the moment, the JLP have 49 seats in the House of Parliament. PNP have 14. That's like the PNP needs to make up an 18-seat deficit. They have to overturn the deficit there to win back state power and get back on the other side, God knows. Now, how likely is it that a government will lose that amount of ground? And conversely, an opposition party are going to overturn the kind of deficit there to win an election and boot the government out of office. How likely is that? That is the question where people need for answer for those who feel that Brogad has no chance in the election. Yeah. Now there are some other things. I think Brogad as a politician is underrated. Give him his due. He's a brilliant politician. That is why he win 2 consecutive terms. And that is why, as I am saying, that is a factor in my consideration that he can win back this election. And let me tell you something too. You see, one big advantage of the party in power is that they control state resources. And that is a massive advantage in any general election. All of them money for fix road, and for build house, and for repair roof. All of these resources are controlled by the government. And the Jamaica Labour Party, led by Brogad, is still in charge of the government. So that is another massive advantage. There is also another thing we are working in Brogad's favor. And it is the perception that Jamaica takes issues of the corruption of public officials not as serious as we ought to. In other words, I think there are some polls that were done from way back in a Carlstone days to try and decipher how much the perception and even the reality of corruption of government officials, how much that affects how people vote. And the findings were, it never affects people that much. One of the big things where the opposition have a beat over the head of Brogad, you know, is the whole perception of corruption there, because of the whole entanglement there with the Integrity Commission and the illicit enrichment and all that kind of narrative there. Jamaica have this thing in our culture, you know, saying enough bad mind people for them things, you know. And if they can be successful enough of painting the pushback and the attempt and search for accountability, if you paint it to the common Jamaican man as bad mind, then Brogad can the perception of corruption there can run off him back like water off of the back of a chicken or a fowl. The next thing too, we mentioned already that the JLP led by Brogad control state funds. Now, you see, between now and the election, money are going to run. And the government in office have more money than the opposition. The JLP have more access to money than the opposition right now. If you understand how the cycle of state governance run and the kind of connectivity with the communities, we understand how the whole shenanigans set up. And the long and short of it is that the government led by Brogad will have more resources to spend, and elections are won by money spent. So Brogad are going to have that edge there again, because he's going to have more money to spend, because he have taxpayers' dollars in the form of state resources to spend. And if you allocate it smartly enough, obviously if you make the government look good, and if you make the government look like, you know, they might do great things for the people, on a timely basis, big advantage to the government as well. Remember, you know, people, this video is speaking specifically and exclusively to why Brogad Holness can win back this election, yeah. And if the opposition PNP and the supporters of the PNP and other people looking on from near and far feel say them can write off Brogad in this election, yeah, or not have another guess coming. Maverick are telling you, Brogad Holness can still win this election. In the next video, I tell you about the chances of Marky G and the PNP to regain state power and form the next government. Leave your comments under the comment section. Favorable or unfavorable, leave the comments there. Tell me, say, the Maverick comments, no fear. Just leave the comments there. Me a step away from the one here, but me a go lock on to the next video. It'll come up shortly, though. Don't go far from the channel, because the next video entitled Why Marky G Can Win. Look out for the one that's coming up. Boom bang, bang bang.
Alright. We're living a dream. Living a dream. Yeah. Living the dream, yeah, me there feel inspire. Up in the scheme, girl, I scream them desire. Mommy they plead, but on knee she say a prayer. Living the dream, get a youth believe. Living the dream, yeah, me there feel inspire. Up in the scheme, girl, I scream them desire. Mommy they plead, but on knee she say a prayer. Living the dream, get a youth believe. Alright, me never stop on the journey, me push on, me light up a slip, my G, I got a cushion. Yeah, everything look nice, is a vibe. Couple house on the hill full of keys like piano. The money right and me energy up. Me have a whole heap of love in the end I sick up. The DJ up a bit off, yo. Jerome pass out. I saw way up in the night coast. You need to get a light, get a different guy. Way over here so just a party no overtime. The white mess up with the liquor where they run from ice. Raise the lighters in the sky and make we sweat in night. Dream, yeah, me there feel inspire. Up in the scheme, girl, I scream them desire. Mommy they plead, but on knee she say a prayer. Living the dream, get a youth believe. Living the dream, yeah, me there feel inspire. Up in the scheme, girl, I scream them desire. Mommy they plead, but on knee she say a prayer. Living the dream, get a youth believe. Alright, we celebrate like a manic dog. We never have it all. Me could that day up on some rubbish part, but every time when me pray the pass, me just sing the gas. A full speed on the tool me gun. Lights, action. Me know man I start from me in the upper class, first class. Richie Spice done inside the plane land. And big up every hustle now I stick to the plan. Go get it now. The amount of penny stock, cash it and let it grow. Me work hard, so me let it show. Father God, I shine the light, so me let it glow. Living the dream, yeah, me there feel inspire. Up in the scheme, girl, I scream them desire. Mommy they plead, but on knee she say a prayer. Living the dream, get a youth believe. Living the dream, yeah, me there feel inspire. Up in the scheme, girl, I scream them desire. Mommy they plead, but on knee she say a prayer. Living the dream, get a youth believe.